The other problem that we're going to look at with absolute value is writing the equation of the absolute value graph from the graph. So just like we did when we were graphing it, where we found the vertex first and then we found another point, we're going to do the same thing here when we deal with this one. We want to look and we want to find the vertex first. Now notice I didn't put any grid on this graph because I don't want you to get confused with trying to just count and everything to find those. I want you to make sure that you use the information from the problem, especially if it is a word problem and not a problem where you are going through and you just have a picture of a graph. So, just like we do with the vertex when we are graphing it, we find that value from looking at the h and the k in our form of an absolute value equation. So just like we did before, we're going to do the opposite same technique. So we're going to plug into this one x plus 4, because opposite of negative 4 is a plus 4, and same as negative 2 is going to be a minus 2. So just like we did when we did the opposite same technique for finding our vertex from the function, we do the opposite same technique to get our vertex back into the function. The next thing we've got to find is we've got to find this a value out in front. To find this a value out in front, I need to plug in my other point. Yes, if the slope is real easy, you can use the slope again, but make sure that you understand it's not always going to be that easy. So make sure you understand how to plug in the point negative 6 for y and the point negative 2 for x, and then you can find your a value. It's just like what we do when we plug in a point and a slope to find the equation of our line or to find our y-intercept. So the opposite, negative 2 plus 4 here is positive 2. The absolute value makes that 2. Be careful there, like I told you in class, make sure that you multiply this 2 times this a, so it's 2a minus 2 equals negative 6. Add the 2 to this side, it gives you negative 4, 2a here. Then you divide by 2. When you divide by 2, it gives you negative 2 for our a value. So my final answer for this problem would be y equals negative 2 multiplied by the absolute value of x plus 4 minus 2 on the outside.